As a breast cancer survivor who is quite openly sharing their journey, I often get asked a lot of questions from women who are currently fighting. And honestly, that makes me so happy. I am happy to share anything from my journey that I think may be helpful. But something that absolutely breaks my heart is when people ask me, what does it feel like to be on hormone therapy? What can I expect? I quite often go blank and I don't know where to go with this question because I know that everyone's experience is so different. Everyone tolerates medication differently, and quite often hormone therapy comes at the end of active treatment, which provides a whole nother level of mental health. Coming out of treatment, I was absolutely blindsided by this survivorship phase and processing the loss and the trauma and the grief, the challenges that I went through, and on top of that, hormone therapy. So when I get this question, I don't know what to say because it has been an extremely challenging last couple of years for me. Prior to my diagnosis, and I believe while going through active treatment, I am an individual who's driven, who sees the world in bright colors, has so much hope for the future, truly likes to enjoy every day and get the most out of it. And I carried on that mindset and mentality while going through active treatment. However, about a month after finishing radiation, which was my last step in active treatment, I started hormone therapy. And it was so sneaky. It was such a gradual transition in my mindset that I almost didn't notice it. But as time passed, the worlds began to be more gray. I noticed that activities that I used to enjoy, I didn't get the same heartwarming pleasure from them anymore. I noticed that goal setting and planning beyond the specific day that I was on was just beyond my comprehension. I noticed that I wanted to sleep in more. I wanted to go to bed earlier. And I just didn't have that positive outlook that I had carried with me through a lot of my life. I started to wonder who I was. I started to wonder if the person that I am now is created from the medication that I'm taking, or if it's someone who has just come out of a very traumatic year and a half of struggling physically and mentally and now trying to process it, or is it a combination of both? I don't have any answers for you, but what I can say is that it's been challenging. It has been really challenging. I feel like I'm trapped. I feel like my mind is trapped in somebody else's brain. I can step away and almost remove myself from my mind and know that what I'm thinking, how I'm experiencing things, isn't me. I can make that distinction. I can say to myself, I should be enjoying this. I used to enjoy this. I know that this is something that I enjoy, but I don't feel it right now. I can take my mindset of not being able to goal set and see the future, which was something that I was just so involved in prior to my diagnosis and even during my treatment. I can remove myself from that, and I know that my struggle with that is not me. And It's so frustrating because once again, I can't differentiate between if this is me processing trauma or if this is me caused by the medication. The other challenging part is, and the frustrating part is, because I can't make that distinction, I don't know if it's something that I can improve upon. If everything that I'm doing to help my mindset, to help me grow as a person and grow forward from this place in my life, I don't know if how I'm feeling, if who I am in my mind is caused by medication, if anything that I'm doing is actually going to help. I'm so thankful for this medication because it has been proven to decrease cancer reoccurrence in hormone positive breast cancers. So that is something I'm extremely thankful for. But the piece that I'm really asking myself is the quality of life that I'm experiencing right now worth that extra reassurance? On the surface, it seems like such an easy decision to make. But in my mind, it's not as easy. I know how I want to feel, and I believe that I can feel better if I didn't take this medication. But then I'm jeopardizing possibly my life. And it's a really hard thing to wrap my head around. It's not like I can start ticking the days, 365 days, and I can move on. This medication is something that at this point is recommended to be taken for 5 years, with talks of 10 years. That is a big chunk of life to know that you could feel better, but there's something holding you back. And as you can see, I feel it so much. And I truly don't know what to say when I'm asked this question. And if you're watching this video and you're about to start hormone therapy, I don't know if this will be your experience. It's only mine. I don't know if this experience is felt the same for other people who have gone through hormone therapy treatment. But I guess I just wanted to say that if you're on it right now and you feel this way, or if you're going to start it in the future and you feel like I do, you're not alone. And it's not your fault. I believe that I'm doing every single thing that I can to feel my best. And I still feel the way that I do. So I have to believe that it's not my fault. But it still hurts. Send you so much love today. Take a deep breath with me, and I'll see you next time.